Hello everyone, my name is Asha Nashila. Today I want to discuss about the stack operation. Here what is a stack? Here stack we can also called as an last in first out system. It is a linear list in which insertion and deletion can take place only at one end, that is from the top of the stack. This structure is similar in its operation to a stack of dishes on a spring system as shown in the figure. So here from the figure we can know that here we have four dishes are inserted only at the top of the stack, and also the dishes can be deleted only from the top of the stack. We can insert or we can delete the dishes only from the top of the stack. A stack is nothing but it is a first last in first out system. Coming to here, the stack representation, it is shown in the diagram. See here we have the push and pop operations are there. Push is nothing but inserting an element into the stack. Pop means deleting an element from the stack. So here one by one elements are pushed into the stack until the stack is full. And after that here one by one element will be popped from the stack. So this is a stack representation, and push and pop operations are used in the stack. The basic operations of the stack are, here we have the few operations are, or we can call as in functions of the stack. Peek function, is full function, is empty function, push function, pop function, and the size function. So here the peek function means it is used to get the topmost element of the stack. So the cursor point will be shown at the topmost element of the stack. Is full. The function means it will check whether the stack is full or not. Empty function. Is empty means it is used to check whether the stack is empty or not. The push operation. Push of x. Here x is nothing but an element. If you want to push an element into the stack or push x into the stack, the push operation will be used. Pop function means it is used to delete one element from the top of the stack. The size function is used to get number of elements present into the stack. Means how many elements are presented in the stack. By using the size function we can get the information. These are the basic operations of the stack. The peek function, is full function, is empty function, push function, pop function, and the size function. Coming to the push operation. The process of putting a new data element onto stack is known as push operation. And here we have the several steps are involved in the push operation are: step 1. Check if the stack is full. If you want to push any element on the stack, we have to check whether the stack is full or not. If the stack is not full, we can push new element. Step 2. If the stack is full, it produces an error and exit. Step 3. If the stack is not full, increments top to point next empty space. If the stack is not full, automatically it will increment the cursor point to the top to the next empty space. In that empty space, we have to insert a new element. Step 4. Adds data element to the stack location where top is pointing. The step 5 is return success. Here whenever we are inserting an element, these are the 5 steps are involved in the push operation. First of all, it will check whether the stack is full or not. If the stack is not full, it will insert an element in the top of the stack. If the stack is full, automatically it will produce an error and will exit. So this is the general process of the push operation. We can see the diagram representation. Here already we inserted the elements just like we are taking the example of A, B, C, D. The 4 elements we are inserted on the stack, and new element we want to insert, that element is E. So before inserting an element E, the top is pointed to the D. So whenever new element if you want to insert, then top will move to the empty space, and that empty space will be filled with the new element, that is E. See, by seeing the diagram we can know that. So automatically if we want to insert a new element, or it will automatically allocate a new space dynamically. In that space a new element will be inserted. First of all, it will check whether the stack is empty or not. Here after the element D, there is an empty space. In that empty space a new element will be inserted. That new element is nothing but an E. So this is the push operation. Now we will see the code for the push operation. So here into data, void push into data, whatever the element we want to insert in data, and after that we will check the condition if that stack is full or not. If the stack is not full, is full, then in that stack it will increment the empty space, top is equal to top plus 1. So next step, stack of top is equal to data. So whatever the data we are inserted, that inserted element will be in the top of the stack. If the stack is full, automatically shows an error, could not insert data, the stack is full. In that way it will show an error message. This is the code of the push operation. Coming to the pop operation. Accessing the contents while removing it from the stack is known as pop operation. In an array implementation of pop function, the data element is not actually removed. Instead of that, the top is decremented at a lower position in the stack to point to the next value. So here in the push operation, the next place. So whenever if you want to insert an element, automatically it will check whether the stack is full or not. If the stack is not full, the point will be moved to the empty space and the new element will be inserted. So here in the pop operation, if the stack is in that stack, if you want to pop any element, it will check whether that stack is empty or not. If the stack is not empty, then only we can pop the elements. So here actually we are not removing the element. So instead of that, simply we are popping, and the top is decremented. So the top is decremented from highest level to next level down. Instead, top is decremented to a lower position in the stack to point to the next value. But coming to the linked list implementation, here whenever we are popping or whenever we are using the pop function to remove the element, it is actually removed the data element, and also it will deallocate the memory space while we are using the linked list operations. Coming to in this pop operation, we have the different types of the following steps are involved. The first step it will check if the stack is empty. The second step, if the stack is empty, produce an error and exit. Step 3, if the stack is not empty, access the data elements at which top is pointing. Step 4, decreases the value of top by 1. Step 5, return success. So in these steps, the pop operation will be followed. So first of all, if we want to pop any element, first of all it will check whether the stack is empty or not. If the stack is not empty, then it will access the data element from the top of the stack. And if the stack is empty, means nothing we can pop. So automatically by using the pop operation, if the stack is empty, it will produce an error and exit. So if the stack is not empty, simply it will access the data element from the top of the stack, and after that it will decrease the value by 1, decrease the value. So this is the general process of the pop operation. And we will see here the diagram representation. So already in the push operation, we inserted the 5 elements A, B, C, D, E. And after that, if we want to pop the element, only from the top of the stack only we can pop the element. Before that, here, the element E, the cursor will be there. Whenever we are popping the topmost element, that element is E, then the cursor will be decreases by 1. And here the cursor it shows at the D element. This is the pop operation. Coming to the code, int pop within that data. So here to pop the element, first of all it will check, it has to check whether the stack is empty or not. If it is not empty, that not is empty, then it will access the element from the top of the stack. So data is equal to stack of top. So whenever the data is accessed, the top is decremented by 1. So top is equal to top minus 1 and the data will be written. If that stack is not empty, suppose if it is empty, automatically it will by using the else function, it will show a message like could not retrieve data because stack is empty. This is the pop operation. These are the push and pop operations are shown in the diagram representation and also the coding. Now we will discuss a small program on the stack. Here we are taking the max size is 8 for the stack representation, right? So int stack of 8, and initially we are taking top is equal to minus 1. Why? Because here we are not push or pop is not done anything. So initially the stack, in that stack no element will be there. So the stack is minus 1. The top of the stack is minus 1. So no element will be pushed, no element will be popped. Nothing is there. So in the stack, the top element is minus 1. So here we initiate a top is equal to minus 1. And after that the empty function, whether we have to check whether the stack is empty or not. So that's why we are using int is empty function. In that, if top is equal to minus 1, top is equal to minus 1, return 1, else return 0. And after that is full function. If top is equal to max size is full, we have to check whether the stack is full or not. How we can know the stack is full? Here we are taking the max size is 8. See in the here we are taking the max size is equal to 8. So here top is equal to max size. Return 1, else return 0. Int peak is a function, return stack top. Here it will show the cursor of the particular element. It will show the cursor whether to push the element or to pop the element. It will show the cursor of that particular element, whether that it must and should the element will be in the top of the stack. That element will be shown by this peak function. pop. So already we explained here the pop function int data. So here we are taking int data is empty. If the stack is not empty, so we are pushing one element, data is equal to stack of top. Data is equal to stack of top. Top is equal to top minus 1. So automatically decrementing when we are accessing the data and return data. If that stack is not empty. If the stack is empty, automatically it will show an error like could not retrieve data. Why? Because the stack is empty. Next one, push. In this push, we declared int data, and after that we are checking the condition is full. To push any data, we had to check whether the stack is full or not. If the stack is not full, the top is equal to top plus 1. We are incrementing the top, and in the stack of top is equal to data. The data will be inserted at the top of the stack. So while we are checking the condition is failed. Mean the stack is full. Then we'll move to the else condition, and it will show the message like could not insert data because stack is full. So I think so it's clear the stack operation. The stack operation here we can also call as an last in first out system. And we have to access the stack, we have the different type of operations are there. Basic operations is empty, is full, and also the push operation, pop operation, and the size. So based upon these are the basic operations of the stack. I think so it's clear. Okay, thank you. Coming to here, sorry. In the main function, here up to here we discussed about the different types of functions. Now here we are explaining about the main function. Here how many elements we pushed? The 6 elements. The first element is the third element. 3, 5, 9, 1, 12 and 15 we inserted. And after that print at top of the stack. So here what is the top of the stack here? The 15 is the top of the stack. So while we are using the peek function, automatically the cursor will be at the 15, the element 15, though then it will show the output at the 15. The element at top of the stack is stack 15. And print of elements. What are the elements we have? 3, 5, 9, 1, 12, 15. So in that way, the output will be produced like 15, 12, 1, 9, 5 and 3. So while not is empty. So not is empty, int data is equal to pop. So printf data. So we percentage d data. So here and after that printf stack full. So here we are using the string percentage yes is full. Is full. If the stack is full, no. Why? Because here we taken the max size is 8, but we inserted the element 6. See here 3, 5, 9, 1, 12, 15. So 6 elements we took. Here the stack is not full. The answer is false. Is full? False. Stack empty. Printf in the stack empty. Is empty? No. Stack is empty? No. So here we can see the output is elements at top of the stack is 15. Elements. These are the element. Stack full? No, the stack is not full. False. Stack empty? Initially the stack is empty. Yes. The stack is empty, and after that we pop the element. See here int data is equal to pop. So one by one we popped the elements, and here the stack is empty. The true. This is the program representation. I think so it's clear. Thank you.